Good Grumpical Monday, everyone. And how are you doing this wonderful day? Here in my part of Florida, it's thunderstorming, so we may or may not lose stream. Let us hope not. And if anything, it doesn't matter because I gotta get a lot of sorting done. I got two big things of this, plus a giant Technic pin. But mostly this is just going to stay as Technic because this is a lot of Technic. So it's all going to stay like that. I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I figured I need to do a sorting stream because I've got projects I need to get done, and it's getting harder to find certain pieces. So figured I would go ahead and start sorting. Actually, some of these look like they're from the Tiki Bar. I might have to check that out again. I think I may have taken some pieces off the Tiki Bar. But let me see who's in chat today. So we have Rob Claxton. Good Grumpical Monday to you, buddy. We've got Manatee. How's it going, buddy? Are you excited for this weekend? And that looks like it's it so far, so that's not bad. But some of these, I know why I bagged them up. They were for the DJ booth, or they're extras from this one. This bag within a bag is an extra from the Tudor Corner. It's all their little extra pieces. So I figured I'd finally get this. And this is stuff for the DJ booth that I did not actually need. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm going to say these, but not for the DJ booth. These will be for part of the city because I want to make like a balcony, and these will be like fake supports. So I've been looking for those pieces actually because I could not remember them. Yeah. All right. So how was everyone's weekend? I don't remember a lot of these pieces. I don't know what I broke up. So, but other than that, it's going to be an easy stream, I figured. Let me know if the music is loud enough. Let me know if you can hear me and all that good stuff. So, unlike some weirdos, I do my sorting by piece or category piece, like regular slopes, inverted slopes. If I had more shelving, I'd probably do it even more like individual, like this slope versus this slope. But I just stick with slopes, regular, all tiles, things like that. So don't know how far I'll get into it. Because like I said, these are both the ones. I know I have another bucket somewhere full of pieces, but figured we'll get started on this one. Tiles. And then 1x1s. 1x1s. 2x2s. That should help get that started for a sec. Anyone get any new sets? Do any new building? Arches. I think arches are actually up. Those are rocks. It's not arches. I knew I had them somewhere. There we go. Lots of little things in my way. So, I know I'm getting ready and excited for the Tampa show because it's getting closer and closer, and I keep adding more songs to the DJ booth. Specialty. So I've been doing that lately. Oh, didn't I just bring you out? No, I didn't. So you like that. It's not bricks. There we go. Plates there. I'll get up to the plates later. Ugh, I'm actually gonna have to get I have a bunch of empty of these kind of tubs. They used to be 10 for $10 at Walmart. These they come in like a stack of 10. I don't know the price now, but I got a couple more empty ones, which is good because my regular slopes seems to let's hinge piece. Where are you? My slope bucket seems to be very, very full at the time being right now. Yes, that's right. I'm getting ready for the Atlanta show in August, then Orlando, Greenville, Atlanta, BrickCon. Yeah, I'm doing the Orlando or um, the Tampa, the Orlando, and I think there's like a North Carolina one. Yeah, the Greenville one. Isn't that in October? Because I'm thinking of that one. That one might be a good one for me to go to because it's not too far. Not too far of a drive. Not too far. So I might do the Greenville one. Mark of Falworth. Good Grumpicle Monday, my friend. How are you today? We are just doing a little sorting because, like you, I had a problem. I kept putting pieces in one bucket instead of sorting them out. And now I have to fix that problem. Yay me. But it's okay because I've got, oh, it's technical. I've got all the stuff pretty much up and right here in arm's reach. So not too bad. Greenville, South Carolina is first weekend in November. Okay, yes. So I'm probably going to be going to that one because South Carolina is really not too far for me now that I live more North Florida than I used to. So definitely will probably be hitting that one up because that one seems like it would be a lot of fun to check out. Finally made it to a stream. How is sorting going? It is started well. I just have to remember where I placed everything. But other than that, what did I consider you? I know I considered you something at one time. I will say you are, we'll go with Arch. Arch looks good. And plates. But yeah, so I think the South Carolina one would be pretty good. That's not too far. I think it's a 6-hour drive for me to Greenville. So, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. I don't have you out. So, but I don't know what other ones I'd want to go to this year. But I know I need to get a schedule of all of them for next year because I really want to start going to a lot more shows and showcasing more things. Because now I feel challenged that the Redcoats lost on Mark's 12-hour build. So I might have to do a opposite version of his and make the Redcoats win like they're supposed to. So I may end up doing that since I do have half a table at the Tampa show, and it's only going to be it'd be a small little rendition of his mock, basically. I think I may be able to have time to actually build it and get it done just for that. And I actually found, I don't know if you guys have ever used these pieces, these thick ones. I actually had an idea of doing like a sharpening stone for my oars using a bunch of these and then putting on this side gray tiles so it looks like the stone, or getting them in dark gray. But I thought about that today, like using those for sharpening up swords and stuff. Got so much Technic. Brick Fan Expo in Orlando, or in October, yes. That one I'm going to as well, and that one will be fun as well because it will be a cooler weather, which is always good here in Florida. And that one, so that one's going to be a good one. The cooler weather, and that one is supposed to be, I think, in the Deutschland land, or however you pronounce it. I think it's supposed to be there again, so that'll be really cool. New space is looking good. It's working well for building. Oh, yes. This is only what you see here. There's still a whole room that goes that way, plus my arcade game and the city and all the other shelves that are over that way. Put you. You are a panel. A panel. I don't know how many of those I'll have in here. I tried to find all the panels. But, yeah. Use Technic. Use Technic. A small battle scene with Redcoat victory would be hilarious. Yeah, I definitely think so. I have bunch of redcoats and pirate flag stuff. So I even have Captain Redbeard. There's my redcoats, or some of them. So let me keep them out, because now I'm going to get motivated to, after the stream. Oh, my redcoats? No, I got more. I actually would have to look for my blue coats, because I don't keep them on hand. You know, they're just blue coats. Why would I keep them on hand when I can have a whole entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 redcoats and pirates? I think that'll work. I need one of those. I think that will work out great. Now the hinges. Yeah. All right, PL. Hinges. I know I have them. There, and there. With there. Man, I think I did take apart part of the tiki bar, because some of this looks familiar. But that's all right. I'm not really focused on the tiki bar as much as I was before, because with the DJ booth and now all the other little builds I want to do, the DJ booth are as good, but I'm thinking like the tiki bar might be kind of done for right now. Not feeling it as much as the other builds at this moment. Not its fault. I am its creator, so I shouldn't hold it against it. With Mouster's undercover red coat, you know, I do need to get his like a sig fig of him, and put him in a next. No, I don't know if I want to do that to my poor Nexo Knights, but let's see. I do have an army guy in ACU pattern. I could probably use him, but not sure. Not sure though. But I think it would be funny though to at least show the redcoats have a little support. Oh, these are fantastic pieces. I need to actually figure out where to put them and make like satellites for top of some structures. Where did I put you? Oh, look at all the castle stuff I got. Oh, I forgot. I even have a Centurial Guard. I'm trying to find the trans pieces. Where did I put them now? No. Where did I put trans pieces? I mean, the coolest trans piece I have, because I've got is this Space Police door. It's probably my cool. I like that dark green that they have for it. And then another nice dark green one from the same air. But yeah, these are my only good green ones. Then I got the real bright lime neon green. But yep. Now, hello, Greg. Yeah, sometimes it's time to move on. It'll be purge almost every mock after the small one. Well, yeah. And the tiki bar, I mean, after seeing that one guy's tiki bar setup that he did for the Atlanta show, he had like the whole entire tiki wall and all these masks. I was kind of like, oh, I can't really compare mine to that one, but I can make things that he wasn't thinking about. So, you know, now I've got music I'll be pumping out. I got 52 songs for the DJ booth that will be playing. My little area will be pretty much partying up. Nexo needs. Why not? I mean, I've got a book. I've got a banner. I've got all the Nexo figures. I've got Nexo Knights. Oh, which one is this? Oh, this is Jester's Rolling Fortress. And then I've got the 4 trucks right next to it. Always in hand's reach. Just to drive people nuts. Gotta keep it close. Where was I putting it? Aha! I did separate these. I thought I did. Kind of nice that I didn't have to bring down so many of the other containers because these are basically basic pieces, which is nice. Oh, here's a specialty one. You go top. And it is nice to get these things done every once in a while. Because I definitely was missing some pieces that I'm now finding, actually right here, I could have used for other mocks. But that's the glory of it, though. You have to figure out a different direction. Ooh, that's a good one. You have to figure out a different direction and use different pieces. And I think that works out a little better. Oh, there's some old pieces in here. I don't even know what to categorize some of them as. We'll go around them for now. Images. There. Hey, Britain Bricks. How the grump are you, my friend? All the way from England. I think it's England. Yes, England. I had to think about it for a second. Oh, these are nice. Oh, this one slips. Hang on a minute. I do have Mark Sigfig and some Nexo Knights torsos I can add to the castle build for Orlando and Greenville. That would be hilarious. You know how much he loves his Nexo Knights. He would love it. Ooh, these are good. Inverted tiles. We'll still put you over there. But yeah, it's always funny. They have the A. There's no B, C, or D for these, you know. Archways. And boom. Grumpy Servicer. Oh, Manatee has what? I have one of the transgreen dome parts from the Lego Insectozoids. Ooh, that's a good one. Those are Insectozoids were, I think, a kind of look, you know, not a lot of people grabbed onto them. They should have. I like that big old concept of the slopes. Yeah, we'll put you a slope. I like that concept of big old aliens and insects, because I'm telling you what, spiders are definitely from out of this world. Octopus from out of this world. Most animals like that, out of this world. How do you explain them? Ooh, got some of these. These are some really good pieces I've been missing out on. Notch. There we go. Trams. There's a nice jumper. Excuse me. Little parch. Gotta get my Diet Orange. My Nexo Knight collection. Actually, it's not. There are people out there that even have more than I do. And I think I dropped the ball and I didn't keep up with it like I should have. But I think I'm going to start taking down maybe some of the Star Wars stuff. And maybe, well, no, I like the TIE version. So I'll probably put them on the same shelf. And I'll probably put the Nexo Knights right here. So they're right in the view. I mean, I do have a nice classic Castle Crusade light there. So the next one I'm getting is the pirate one to go with the pirate flag that's up there. So trying to Lego out my Lego room, I guess. Yes, I'm so glad I keep finding these. I have great ideas for these. Great ideas for those. I have no idea what song this is, but it's interesting. The lights are good. They are coming along. I had to take a lot down though because the DJ booth was needing some lights, and I took away from the shelf. So now I've got to replace. And I think I'm gonna probably do it with better lighting, better system, so it's on one instead of having multiple connections. Because I have to use one of those USB things that has a whole bunch of them. So, and I've got like 4 or 5 of those, and I need to really hook them all up to make it one continuous thing. Because I like that I have the green and yellow here mixed with the red, but I need to do something here. It's a little too dark, and then maybe brighten this side up a little bit more too. But it's hard to brighten it because it is the dark side stuff. So yeah. We don't know. Don't know. It's always different. And when good old Manatee comes up here Sunday, he could tell me if it looks good or not. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Manatee will be here live. Well, not live for you guys, but live for me. And he'll be in the Lego studio. And he probably will be challenging me on the golf game that I have. He'll probably, who knows? It's going to be a fun time. Going to be a fun time. Do some Legoing. I got quite a bit of different stuff. Different ideas. And speaking of that, wham! That's right. I got more construction equipment to help my city grow. So now I have a big excavator. I've got the crane. I've got a small excavator. I need a bulldozer. I've got a porta potty and everything else. So on that corner of the city, it's starting to look like a real construction site. Lots of good arches. Masonry. I can't wait for my One Piece stuff that I pre-ordered to come in. I am looking forward to building those. I might actually like build them live, but I'll have like the TV back there playing the live action video or the series, and I'll have it like turned down so I don't get monetized or hit with that. But I'll probably watch it while I'm building because it's just that good. Lots of good tan bricks. Adamic, welcome to the stream. Oh, I didn't see Outer 4123. Hello there. I'm new to the channel. I am Grumptastic as usual. I am your lovely host, Grumpy J. Thank you for stopping by. Some of my Monday streams are building sets, whether they're new, old, or whatever. But today, because I've been having little problems finding certain pieces, and I didn't want to order a lot. Oh, that's good. I didn't want to order a lot of pieces, and I was like, I know I got them. And, you know, when you happen to see a certain Mark Afula, you know, always doing his sorting, it kind of gets you thinking, maybe I need to sort my stuff. And sure enough, now I'm sorting. But it's good, though, because I'm finding a bunch of henge pieces I was looking for something else. Shields. Well, that shield's in there somewhere, but I've got shields in here. I don't remember that. But yeah, my stream is mostly just relaxing Mondays because it's the start of the week. No one likes Mondays. And I just figured today we'll do some sorting. But a lot of times I just build sets or complain about the world. So, welcome. And again, thanks. I'm not one of those people that tries to push you to, you must like it, you must do this. I'm just here. This is therapeutic for me. Doing the Lego, sand green, such a lovely color. You know, talking, doing things like this. It helps with the mind and the creativity juices. Put you in here, so I don't see the other half. So yeah, there's one. Yeah, the new Transformers set looks Yes. Oh, Soundwave. Yeah. Or yeah, Soundwave because they don't have chocolate. Soundwave. I'm still wondering, are they going to do Megatron? Are they going to do Gavatron? Because you can't just have good guys and no bad guys because that doesn't make them good guys. Right? They're not good guys. What did I do with these? Why? When you start building some things and you forget why you're building them. If you build mocks, sorting never ends. I'm definitely learning that. I wasn't going to be a mock builder. I was just enjoying life and building sets. And then you and Fall Equinox decided to challenge me and make me go to the Atlanta show and have to show off what I had. And now I'm addicted. Thanks a lot. I really wonder why there's a lot of... I think I was probably thinking I was going to do something different with the Tiki Bar, because there's a lot of Tiki Bar pieces in here. I'm currently working on turning my ATTE into a custom UTAT, but I'm missing a few pieces. Ooh, that would be really cool. Are you adding different colors to it? Are you going to make it just like regular Imperial colors? You're going to do your own squad colors? That'd be kind of cool. That is awesome, though. Oh, Brimbix, you need to do some mocks, man. I bet you would do some really good ones. I'd watch. I mean, I watch all your other stuff, too. But yeah. It's fun. Like, you just... If you're into landscape, if you're into architecture, you can always do something. What am I going to put you as? I'm busy there for now, so I have no idea what I'm going to put you as. No. There's some Lego Transformers printed torsos on the online Lego minifigure. Ooh, that would be kind of cool. Get minifigures supporting like Megatron, or Decepticons and Autobots and stuff. That'd be awesome. I'm not really changing up the colors because I'm not that good at making my own stuff. You can change the colors easily though. If it's like a 2x2 green plate, make it a 2x2 black plate. Change up some of the simple pieces. You don't have to go all out. Just those are key. Change out little things. Kind of make it your own in a sense. But no, that's awesome though that you're going to change it from an ATTE to a... Was it ATTE or... Where'd we go? Not yet. Yeah. From an ATTE into a UTAT. That's awesome. See, I wish I could think like that because there's that one guy that he does every set in the Millennium Falcon. I'm like, that's awesome. I have no idea how to do that. Except instead of using a certain Technic connector, I lost it, so I had to use a droid torso. There you go. See, now it's your own creation there. Oh, one of the old doors. That goes in my old pieces. And it's sad is it's actually the old brown, so it'll go in my monorail track piece, my little dumper truck from the 80s, my sand red, my sand purple. That's just my somewhat rare bin. Just somewhat of the bin. More slope. Might be another one of those. Slopes are filling up quick. Slopes are filling up fast. Technic. I have made a few mocks, Grumpy, but I spend so much time sorting. I would hate to put all the parts in mock. Yeah, that's the bad part. There's even some builds I've done where I'm like, I don't want to take you apart because the amount of pieces I used in you, like my tanks, my battle tanks, I'm never taking them apart. I've made them 3 times bigger now. They're massive. They're gorgeous, and I'm just not ready to take them apart yet, because I had a lot of fun putting those things together. And then, yeah, there's a couple mocks that I didn't mind taking apart, but there's some that I just like. The tiki bar is done after this year until I think of something different for it. But the DJ booth, because I've started building like brick figures, like, oh, lost his arm. But I've been starting to. So I've got my zebra guy, and then I had Jerry Garcia. And I've can't have a party without Santa. So I made their heads a little bigger. Trying to. So this is my best one though, because it uses Haggard's head, but I had to modify it a little bit and make it smaller. And Haggard's arms. Other than that, everything else is brick built. But it's my version of Jerry Garcia as a pin dispenser. Yeah, or Pez dispenser, I mean. So he'll be rocking out with the DJ booth. And I've got a couple others that are in the box there. But I think that one, because I'm just going to keep building it and building it and building like a crowd and a scene and kind of like a whole rave thing. I'm kind of kicking off on that more. The Tiki Bar was fun. I'm going to have it. I'll start C3PO. He'll still be out there. But after this year, Tiki Bar gone, because time to use those pieces for trying to do an ultimate castle build, and then also doing some mock-ups against Mark and the red coats and the blue coats, because I will get vengeance. I'm swift, I'm vengeful, or whatever the saying goes. Technic pins. One day I have to sort out all my Technic, but that's a lot of different pieces. I think Technic has the most varieties of pieces for its theme. Got some sand green Legos, leave pieces of the Lego store recently. Oh, you're so mean to me, Manatee. So mean. I gotta go there and get me some more sand green. Nah, sand green's an amazing color. Do so much with it. Ooh, that's a good piece too. You two there. Jerry Garcia, my wife. She was a deadhead, huh? Nice. Yeah, kids today will never understand. Will never understand the Grateful Dead. My father actually got to see them and at a laser show, like at a planetarium, and they like were on the stage too, and the planetarium was like all over it, but they were in the center stage. He said it was a great show, this and that. Of course, this was like right around the time I was born. So yeah, he did that. Said it was a blast. But he also took one of his girlfriends back in the day to a Pink Floyd concert, 1994, and I'll never forget it because it was the last time that David Gilmour and Roger Waters were actually going to be Pink Floyd and not Dave Rogers Presents, or they each present their own as Pink Floyd. And no, he took his girlfriend. Yeah. So I missed out on a good Pink Floyd Animals tour, which would have been awesome. But that's all right. That's all right. I found a lot of good pieces, though. I'm so excited that I get to finally reuse them. Because I hate when you like think you have the piece. You're like, I got it. You really don't feel like sorting, but you also don't feel like ordering the piece either. Because you're like, I've got it. Why do I need to order it? Well, that's why I'm sorting, because I don't want to reorder a bunch of pieces I know I have. Ooh, that's a good one too. You'll go Technic though. So I figure out where else to put the You'll go Technic. We'll do that as an arch. I got an olive green leaf pieces from the Lego store. Yeah, I got those too. Where are my plant pieces? Bam! Oh no, I got these at Bricks and Minifigs last time I went. So I've got all these, the new fern pieces in the dark green for 99 cents for, what is it, 8 to 10 of them? That's not bad for those fern pieces. Not bad at all. No, you are slow. Not rock. Not rock. Some of those gray ones have like a little slope on the corner. I want to say they're rock pieces, but they're also slow pieces. So, just organize your pieces how you feel. How you categorize them. Because no one will know your system and no one knows your Lego better than you. At least I'd hope so. I hope someone doesn't know your Lego more than you. That'd be kind of weird. That would be very interesting. You know you have that piece. It's over here. What? No way. Nope, that's not an inverted one. Not bad, though. Almost pretty far down on this one. It's not going to get as far as some people's sorting because, well, it's just a bunch of tiny little pieces. But luckily, we're getting to the pieces that are big enough. I don't know what to categorize you guys at. I don't know if you are slopes. You are slopes. Never mind. That's what I'll categorize you. Slopes. Masonry. Arches, arches, archers to the ready. I even have robot legs, arms in here. What the heck? Do I have robot arms? You go and minifigure accessory. And you. Ow! Minifigure accessory. Boom. And rare pieces. Another old door, old brown door. Unfortunately, it's the same side, so I can't make a nice car with it. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. You are Technic, and plates. I was watching a documentary about sharks on Disney Plus. Which kind of sharks? And what's your favorite shark? Is it baby shark? Doop, 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 doop. Actually, what is my favorite shark? I mean, great white's obviously a thing, but Makos are fast. And I just found this out. Since it is the 50th anniversary of Jaws, I found out that the picture of the poster of Jaws coming up to get the woman is not a great white. It's a Mako shark. In the poster, it's a Mako shark. Blew my mind. Didn't know it. And I found out about that yesterday, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Never would have funked it. So, and apparently they still have the shark head that they took the picture of, and it's at the Smithsonian, and it's in this awesome looking case, and the guy took it out and like held up the shark like that, and it had the same point. It was really cool. But yeah, for many years, I thought it was just a great white that they took a picture of or, spooked up. But no, they apparently used a Mako. Hey, Valkyrie. How are you this fine evening? Oh, panels. Panel pieces and supports. Everything from castle panels to almost construction panels, cylinders, cylinder panels, panels galore. You go up there. Get me. You. Basking shark and hammerhead. Ooh, but which hammerhead? Because they have the great hammerhead, which is actually larger than great whites, which is surprising. They are massive, and we have them around here in Florida. We also have great whites too, but we don't worry about them. We don't worry about those stinking villas. Basking sharks are pretty cool. Megamouth sharks are awesome. Just because they look so scary and they're just monster, huge sharks. And they're like a whale shark being the largest fish in the world. And it's the most gentle fish out there. You can swim with them. You can, hold their fins. They don't mind. Now, I remember seeing a documentary of the largest great white that they discovered, and they named her Deep Blue. And she happened to be like pregnant the first time they found her, and she was like massive. They found her in the Galapagos Island area. So that was kind of cool. Megalodon tooth? Nice. Yeah, there's a bunch of, for people that don't know, I'm sure Mark knows too. He's a Florida boy. Florida is actually the capital for megalodon teeth because Florida at the time of megalodons was underwater. Florida, that's why if you come to Florida and you're like, why does nothing grow here? Because we have sand. We don't have soil. Our sand is white. Like outside my house, I have white sand. So the areas I've had to fertilize and everything to get grass to grow is because we have that sand. And megalodons used to swim over Florida when it was underwater. And when it started drying up and they died off right in that area, there is a bunch of, what is that from? There's a bunch of, I think I was trying to go against you, Mark, and doing your Roman build. I think that's what this is. That's what that looks like. Gotta stop being a copycat and being original. But yeah, so there's a lot of springs and lakes here in Florida and ponds that you can actually find megalodon teeth in. And it's really neat. You can do tours and go hunting for megalodon teeth and get like different sizes. I mean, they come in every shape and size. I think the biggest one on record was 9 inches or 10 inches long. Like that's a big tooth. And that's just one. Like they have hundreds in their mouth. Like if you don't have a phobia of the wide open ocean, something is wrong with you. Because if you can't see or touch the bottom, you don't know what's looking up at you. And my luck, because I'm such a healthy, fluffy guy, them poor sharks would be like, lunch. That's why if I was on a ship and it was sinking, I don't know. Like, I want to think I'm a big, brave guy, but you put me out in the middle of the ocean and I can't tell if there's anything around me. Yeah, there might be a sense of panic. That's their domain, like we're king of the jungle, top of the food chain on land, but when it comes to sea, we are the bottom. We don't compare to any of the creatures that are in the ocean. Like, just some of the creatures that are out there. The anglerfish. Like, who decided to put a light bulb on a fish 2 miles below the surface of the water, and that's how he gets his prey. It's crazy. Like, Animal Kingdom is funny and scary all at the same time. But could be worse. I never swim in the ocean when I go to Florida. Oh, come on, Valkyrie. You know why Florida gets hit with people getting hit with sharks? Because when all you people that are pale, because you're not used to being in the sun, you come in the water, now you're like a giant light for them. So they see you guys. See, we're tan here. We blend in well with the sand and all the natural dark stuff around us. So it's always tourists that seem to get hit with sharks. Or even, and this is going to sound bad, I don't mean to scare you if you do want to come to Florida and swim, we have a thing called flesh-eating bacteria virus. And it's in a lot of our waters. In fact, Disney World had a theme park that was like all water, and and they had to shut it down because like too many people from Ohio were getting this bacteria infection, and it was eating their flesh. So, like I've said before, Florida is the Australia of America. Everything in Florida wants to kill you, whether it's the rednecks, whether it's a territorial dispute between Cubans, Haitians, and Puerto Ricans in Miami. Florida Panthers. We have cats that there's no difference between a Florida Panther and a mountain lion. They're the same cat. So that's scary to think that they like to travel. Then you got, we have every kind of spider that wants to get you. So it's, Florida definitely is a place that if you grow up here, it toughens you up. Spiders, don't scare me. Snakes, don't scare me. None of that stuff scares me. Put me in the middle of the ocean and tell me Jaws is underneath me. Watch me be Jesus Nazareth and run on top of that water. You'll see a 300-pound dude running faster than speed. I just, no. I'm good. That's their territory. I respect it enough. Where do I put you guys? I'm not sure where I put you. I know where I put the rest of these. Unless I have a gun. Yeah, you're going to harpoon it. You're going to need a bigger boat. Oh, and we have saltwater crocs, just like Australia does. I forgot about that. We do have saltwater crocs. The gators, they don't really mess with you here, which is nice. The gators are more afraid of you. I've swum with gators before, manatees and all, so they're all right. But it's the crocs that will take you because they're very territorial. And, especially during mating season, it's over for you. But that's what makes Florida a unique state. And yet people still want to come here. So weird. So weird. But I've been here most of my life, so it is definitely home. It is definitely home. Everywhere else has felt weird, and I've always said, I don't want to go back to Florida. I'll never go back to Florida, and I keep coming back. But that's because home will always suck you up and take you away. Two. Nice. And you, and you. Oh, you go up there. You're a specialty plate. What are you? Oh, I know what you are. You are from the tiki bar because there's pieces of the leaves that are broke. That's what that is. Cones. And there's slopes. Yes, flesh-eating bacteria. We do have that. In fact, the last case I saw was last year or the year before. It was a 10 or 11-year-old girl from Ohio who went home, like left Florida and everything, went home. I was like, Mom, something's wrong. And they had to rush her to the hospital. And it was, I mean, it'll end you. That's how bad it is. It will end you. But if you get taken care of, you're saved. And I think she ended up losing one arm. I think they saved her, but she lost her arm or her leg, something like that. But yeah, that's Florida. We leave a mark on our tourists. Yeah, you gotta respect them. You know, you go up to a lion, you don't just go up to it smacking on its rear and, you know, no, you go up nice and calm and hope it doesn't eat you. Of course, I'd have that like flashback of Timon and Pumbaa running with the hyenas. More orange, I say. That's awesome. It's green. I don't know. I need more orange. The forge must burn, brighter. The forge of destiny. I like watching those shows though. That's this must have been from. Oh, okay, I know this. I like those shows that shows like people messing with animals. And it's like what the animal does to them. Just can't help but be on the animal side and laugh about it. Except for Steve Irwin. That guy just. I always thought he was going to go from a croc. But yeah. Crikey, this one's mad at me. He's flinging me. Yeah, that's because he doesn't like you on his back, dude. Good old Steve Irwin. Craziest guy to go play with crocodiles. And now his kids do it too. Oh, that's a tree piece. We'll put you in the supports and cylinders. This was when I was doing R2-D2's for the Tiki Bar. This is how big R2-D2's head is to make a shelf. So that was just to slide it under his head before he threw it off his head because he's mean. But yeah, that's what that was. That's funny. I haven't seen that set up in a while. I guess I should have been sorting a while ago because that definitely is a piece I could have used again. Could have used it again. How many of these did I get? Oh, I know why. These come in, if you go and order them through Orlando Brick Co., they come in a pack of like 5 or 6. Looks like Oreos. That's why. In fact, do I have any white ones? They're kind of funny. Like some Oreos. Yeah. I think I did that because I wanted to make like something I wanted to do. Don't remember. It'll come back to me. Ooh, tiles. Inverted slope. More hinges. What was I using those for? Ooh, 2x2. I also love it in the wintertime here when it gets too cold and the iguanas freeze and fall out of the sky. It's kind of funny. Australia has flying spiders. We have falling iguanas. They get all cold and right out of trees. It's kind of funny. Happens every year. Did it matter if they were inverted though? That's the question I should start asking. Did it matter Not yet, at least. I don't think it mattered on that part yet. But it's not bad, though. How long has this been? An hour? Look at that. I got half of this big bucket of different pieces. That's not bad. This was full, so that is awesome. Yeah, this has to be Tiki Bar. Cool. But yeah, a lot of good sorting has been done so far. And no. That's a good timepiece. I kind of wish they would do more desert kind of stuff, like bring back like Prince of Persia kind of vibe sets, the expedition orientation kind of sets, the explorer sets and stuff. I'd like to see some of that new, like Johnny Thunder new age kind of stuff, how I'm exploring new territories and things that they never discovered. They need to bring that back. Kids' imaginations would definitely go wild. So you over there, you there, you there, and you there. Yeah, we need to get some more adventure kind of stuff back. Because that's all I'm seeing with all this dirt stuff is like desert stuff. If they bring like maybe some kind of Persian army sets or I don't know, something like that. Because I've got a lot of tans. A lot of tan here. It definitely would look good. I'm like, ooh, you ever seen the movie what is it called? Hold on one sec. Apparently my computer is not connected. I don't know why the cord is not there. Okay. Let's see. It's going to end my... No, not end the stream there. No, as my belt doesn't hold. Don't know why I took the cable out. Sorry about that. I didn't notice that my... Whee. Oh, you don't want to plug in over there? I can plug you right here. Bam. There we go. Sorry about that. Thought I had the cord. Yes, I will be watching it tonight. I have watched it. Oh, that's the wrong one. I've watched it every Monday night. Last week's was interesting with the masquerade masks and stuff. I thought that was kind of cool that they brought that back. The wearable kind of things. But tonight's supposed to be they grab like items and have to make them look just like it. So that's always a kind of cool one to see. But yeah. I still don't know about season 6 though. I don't with everything that's going on, and I've seen a lot of people talking about when they went to the auditions and they had to go through Legoland, California, and I couldn't make it because as soon as they told me that I could go to that, it was like a week before it, and I was like, that's a little soon, guys. So I didn't make it, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it, and it wasn't a good experience. Like they're being used as glorified extras. So I'm kind of glad I missed out on that part. But because now I can focus more on Knox and having a little more fun, staying focused on this kind of stuff. I did get my letter back from LAN. They didn't choose me this time around. So that's all right. Again, gives me more time to do this stuff and my own things. I become my own whatever. More slopes. I definitely say I have enough slopes and arches for a lot of good work here. There's a lot of pieces though. A lot of good pieces. I really didn't think I had that many arches, but I guess I did. It's one of those ones I didn't think I had. I guess you really never know how many pieces and what you have until you actually have to go through it. This must be from, oh yeah, this is from the big mech up there, Cole's mech, or Titan mech. This is his wings. I took it apart because with the wings, he's 17 inches tall, and it just makes him a little top heavy, so I didn't want to leave that up there. So I took his wings apart. It's just so much easier. And he looks better without them, I think, in a way. I think he looks better without it. Ball joint, yes. More ball joints. Just love. Arches. Up here, the camels and ostriches. Yes, those are expensive. That's why they need to remake them, anyways. But I think they just need to remake a bunch of the animals because you gotta have some camels. You can't just charge people so much for camels. But if you can't afford those older animals, my thing is go for the Minecraft ones. Can't go wrong with a Minecraft animal. Let's see. Where are all my... So, and if that doesn't work, you can always go for Duplo animals. But yeah, I got a panda in Minecraft. And see, the camel in Minecraft. Cheap because it came in the small outpost set. And obviously pigs, sheep, different dogs, reindeer, hippopotamus, hedgehogs, bees, 1,000 pink frogs, a couple goats and pigs, other animals and such. Technic, non-technic. Did you see when Jelly Roll went against Logan Paul? Oh, I saw the clip of that. That was funny. I think Jelly Roll should, after his singing career, he should go into wrestling. I think he would be awesome as a wrestler. He could be like, what was the Dudley Boys or so back in the early 2000s? Is that what they were called? The Dudley Boys? The one black guy, one white guy that were like rednecks? He could be like one of them. Or even old school, if you go with Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. There you go. Go old school. That'd be funny to see Jelly Roll as a professional wrestler. I'd give it to that guy, though. He can do anything. He really can. He's just one of those guys that, he's genuine and you feel for him because, he tells you his stories and he's truthful about it. He seems like one of the real genuine ones, though. I think it'd be awesome to meet him, too. I think he's definitely one of those ones that would be really cool to meet. rest of the bins are getting full. I have the Lego Prince of Persia Ostrich race set. Ooh, is it opened or sealed? If it's sealed, I would say leave it sealed. Don't even try to open it because it's only going to keep going up in value. But if it's already open, then do what it's meant to do. Play with it. Got a collection of Minecraft animals too. Yeah, see, and that works better because, I mean, you can always, your Lego City could be, like mine is a hub for everybody. So I'm going to have the Powerpuff Girls in there, flying over next to Batman. I got James Bond right next to Formula One cars right now. I've got Homer Simpson walking out of the barber shop next to the detective's office, the Al's barber shop. So I have Homer coming out of there, and he doesn't need a haircut. So it's your own city, so you can make it how you want. Mine's just a diverse group of individuals that have landed in my city, and they're just sticking with that. More accessories. It was sealed, but I opened. Well, at least you built it. That would be cool. Randy Orton and him as tag team partners. That'd be cool. And Jelly Roll would have fun with it. He would just have a blast with it. He seems like he would. And his wife is very supportive of him, too. So, she'd probably be right there center ring, like jumping on, helping Randy Orton out. Don't hurt my man. Ooh, more trans orange pieces. But yeah, now now I have my red coats out. I definitely have to find my blue coats, which are probably in that bin or that bin. And I'm going to have to make a nice little mock-up. The blue coats running away in fear of the reds. I think so. It has been spoken, it has been done. Cool. Don't have much left of this. I'm calling it end of the night. So I can hang with the wife and watch some boob tubage. Watch the tube. But this is actually, I've completed a lot that needed to get completed, which is good. I have more of those things. I can make my own steamroller. Actually, I might do that since I don't have a steamroller for construction people. Good job, Grumpy. Look at you go. No, I want the other. Oh, that's doors. Windows. Doors, windows. Whew, lots of tiles. Slopes and tiles now, it seems to be. Here. Slopes and tiles. Not bad. Down there. Slopes. Looks like the rest is all, the bottom is mostly Technic pins. Bunch of Technic pieces. Which is good. Very, very good. My poor Technic bin is getting full though. Very full. Say most of this looks like it's just Technic now. A couple pieces that aren't, but for the most part, this looks like it's. Oh, that's a broken one. Oh, reddish brown. R.I.P. friend. I'll still keep it though, because that was a 1x6, and now it's a 1x4. We'll keep it. I don't remember a lot of these pieces I've had, but that's it, yes. Where'd you go? Lots of tech. Lots of tech. Lots of tech. Any more of those clips? That would be nice if I could find some more of those clips. Clip. Ooh. Can anyone guess what that tile is from? Yes, it is Star Wars. But it's a sticker on a tile. It's from General Grievous's his ship. Not the Invisible Hand. What was the other one? The first one he had. Maleficent. Maleficent? No. The one that's like that. I think it's the Is it the Maleficent? It's one of those. But that was from that. I ended up getting it from a pick-a-brick table. Like half of the ship was just sitting there, so I took it. I think that's what it was called. I don't remember. It was his first ship, though. But yeah, I had that. Had it partially put together. Technic, not technic tile. Technic tile. Cheap. Big teeth. Little teeth. Some teeth as big as my head. A little more snot pieces. But it looks like for the most part this is going to be Technic right here, which is good. Which is good. Some orange pieces. All right. But yeah, for the most part, that is pretty much that, which is great. That filled up a lot and took a lot, which was perfect, I think. Accomplished a lot. Have a lot more tan pieces and arches, and definitely a lot more slopes than I realized I had, which is good. I still have more. I have a couple more tubs, but I think this is going to be good for now. We had a little over an hour, and Invisible Hand or the Soulless one. No, it was the one before this, the Invisible Hand. I don't remember which it was. I do need to build a Lego construction crane. Well, I have the crane, but that will probably be next week's. But I think this is a good ending spot. A lot of good pieces have been sorted through. Again, almost, I mean, the rest of that's pretty much pretty much Technic, so I was just going to go to the Technic thing. So that was one whole bucket, which is awesome. So I think that's pretty good. And this way everyone can get their dinner on and then get their brick on, right? So, as always, thank you for staying and watching and tolerating me, I guess. And, yeah, I'll see y'all next time, and you stay grumpy. Have a good